Okay, so I actually just made this video, but I'm remaking this video because I had on a cute little crop top, but it was like looking way too big and it wasn't cute. It looked like that commercial where, you know, that guy goes on a date with that girl and he had a V-neck before he left the house, but he was so sweaty that, oh no, he had washed it in the dryer, in the washing machine, and when he took out the dryer and he wore it on a date, it was all not fitting and he looked all drenched out. Yeah, that's how that stupid shirt looked. So I had to switch shirts, so you got to make this video again. So today I'm going to talk about red flags of just a toxic relationship, because I didn't know about them, and maybe if I would have known, then I would have acted. Maybe not. Then I just would have had to deal with the conviction in my heart, but at least I would have known about it. So I'm about to make them. I mean, do them. So yeah, say them. So yeah. Second, what's the first one? Oh yeah. Okay. The number one red flag of a toxic relationship is whether or not the situation is being forced. So if you feel like you're having to in any way, shape, or form force your partner to do certain things or act a certain way, or you're trying to change them a little bit or manipulate them into doing this, that, and the third because you want them to be another person, you're forcing the situation, sis. Like, stop that. That is definitely for sure a forced situation, and if it's forced, that means that it's not working and that you're trying to make it work. And if you're trying to make something work that you know doesn't work, obviously it's not aligned with God's will, and that's a red flag that you're in a toxic relationship, because relationships should not be forced. A love connection should not be a forced thing, and there's no shame in feeling like you're forcing something, because sometimes you don't even realize that you're forcing a situation. But a way to really recognize if you're forcing something, like I said, is if you're changing the person, you're not happy with a certain part of who they are, so you try to like manipulate them into being another person, or you're trying to persuade them into being someone else or doing other things that fit another type of person that you're looking for. You're forcing it, you know? So, and like I said, it's okay if you didn't know or whatever, and it's okay if you did it, because I did it. But, you know, it's just definitely something that you want to look out for, because that becomes real toxic real quick. Second red flag of a why am I not having words? The second red flag of a toxic relationship is whether or not you add value to the person and that person adds value to you. That's really important, because in a God-ordained situation or whatever, y'all supposed to be benefiting off one another. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be adding value to one another. So if you recognize that this person is not valuing me in any way, shape, or form, or even if you have enough maturity to sit back and say, I don't feel like I add value to this person, you're probably heading down a toxic relationship. When you add value to someone, that's in every area. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously you don't have to hit all the areas, but overall you want to be adding value to someone and not taking away value from someone. You want to add value to them spiritually, especially spiritually, financially, mentally, emotionally, physically. You know, you don't want to be taking away value in all those areas. Are you benefiting them, or are you holding them back? You know what I'm saying? Ask yourself, do I need them? And that will help you create other questions like, do they help me? What's going to happen if they're not there? And this, that, and the third. If your answer is no, you don't need them, they probably don't add value to you. If you don't need them, what are they bringing to the relationship? What do you need them to add value to? If they go away and you're going to be perfectly fine or better, sis, you're definitely in a toxic relationship. You need to get out, because that's really important. You need to be adding value to that person. That person needs to be adding value to you. If not, you are wasting all your time, and you need to get out. It's very important. So there's that. The last red flag, I feel like, is just the love. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and admit I am not as experienced in this part. This is something that I'm still learning, because I'm not married, I'm not in a relationship, I'm not engaged or anything like that. So I haven't had a chance to go through. I haven't had a chance to try this one out. So I don't know. I don't really know, but I'm just going off of all the wisdom that I've learned thus far. So if you gonna come for me, come for me. I just told you I ain't know what I was talking about. What I'm learning is that when you really love the person that you're with, things go a little bit differently. So arguments and disagreements and just even the way you talk to the person is a whole, your actions are different when the love is actually there, minus when it's not. My friend Courtney said love is not an action, love is not a feeling, it's a choice. And I was like, because when you think about that, it makes a whole lot of sense. Love is something that we describe as like a feeling that, oh, I love him, like, you know. But when you think about it as it's a choice, think about when you're in a disagreement. You can sit there and argue for hours, or you can be like, I know what, I love this person, so I'm going to choose to agree with them right now. Which is why I said when the love is real and the love is actually there, it's a whole different type of situation. Your actions are different. You can tell when somebody loves you, and you can tell when they don't. You know what I'm saying? Their actions will show it. The way they talk to you will show it. That's the ultimate goal anyways. I know that we don't always execute this the best. You know, we get in arguments about who's gonna do what, and then you just be pissed. You know what I'm saying? If you piss, it's whatever. But what we should be doing is putting love first, because love casts out everything. So when you put love first, things go differently. You know, so I don't know how to describe it, but they just go a little bit differently. You know, I'm still learning it, like I said, but you know, I'm pretty sure a married woman would totally disagree with me and be like, nah, I put the love first, I almost knocked them out. Like, okay, you know, I only got 3 red flags because I'm single. I'm still learning. So that's all I have to say, and I will talk to y'all later.